Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. My name is Gus,
And I'm Will, and we're the
and we're
review
the review
boys.
boys.
Woo!
O hindi na, no, wala nang hesitancy.
Wala na.
Hesitancy.
Go right ahead. Go,
Parang,
go.
parang vaccination hesitancy.
Jab mo lang, jab.
Go lang and go. Okay, so welcome to Friday. So happy Friday, everyone.
Hey, happy
Yay.
Friday.
So today, of course, we're gonna be doing our reaction to episode five. Episode five
Five
of
na
Stuck in
tayo.
You. Yeah, I know we already finished halfway. So last
Yeah.
Saturday, we had our ano ba half season meet with Pancho and Ken Barrientos. Unfortunately, we were Ives and Io were not able to join, and as well as Devs. Ives and Io has projects that they're shooting, so we're really, really happy that they have that. And Devs may bedtime daw. Saturday
Ah.
is bedtime. Priorities.
Priorities.
Um, yes, and so we'll just see if we can do something for before the finale or after the finale with the cast and crew of Stuck on You from Ride or
Yeah.
Die. So we're really, really excited about that. So let's try to remember. So what happened last I think like sabi ko nga, last episode or episode 4 is my current favorite out of all of the episodes so far. Especially the last part. Like the last part was very emotional. It hit hard on something that we have been experiencing for quite some time. I think it hasn't been verbalized that much in different BLs that I've been watching, because I haven't watched all of the Pinoy BLs.
Yeah.
Talking about the whole thing about like you getting close to people, and then you parang the virus is coming nearer and nearer, and I think these conversations have been happening in different lives and all that in spaces, pero in a BL na parang ay, oh gosh, it's real, like it's something that's really really emotional for me. Like, how
Yeah.
about, like, what did you feel when you saw that?
Well, I mean, I think we saw a little bit of that with Kokoy in episode 11 or 12.
12, 11, 12, parang
Yeah.
yeah.
Right there, he was breaking down and saying that, itong pandemic na to, like, the same thing that's happening here, right? So this time, at least, I think it's more pronounced. The emotions come out a little bit more, and it's real. It's that feeling. That feeling is real, even more so when you feel that you need to reach out to someone, right? And but the only one there is,
A pillow.
yeah,
A
a pillow.
But
Yeah.
that's why sobrang, like, I appreciated how they um allowed JM to be that comfort that Reb needed. And in a way, like what you mentioned in the last reaction that we did, na parang JM was also trying to comfort himself while parang naging rin sa parang internal comfort din.
Because sometimes when you comfort others, it also comforts yourself too.
Mhm.
So some people have that feeling. Well, me as a people pleaser, if I see someone, I'm helping someone, it also helps me to cope with things as well.
And one of the things that we were mentioning, I don't think we talked about it here in our reaction, but I think we talked about it in Kalat Hours, where oy walang alcohol na, parang remember the quarantine thing that they drank rum, that's alcohol. Now we have liquid courage.
Yeah. Empty light before, right? Now we
And
have
like
liquid
ngayon
courage.
we have beer.
Red Horse.
Red Horse, or whatever beer they have. But yeah, so
Yeah.
we'll go straight to the episode. We'll talk about all of these things even more.
Yeah.
Some people have been telling us, like, well, at least Ride or Die said it's a light episode compared to last episode, but some people
Okay.
are telling us that it's a trap, so we don't know what to expect. I'll try not to expect anything, but
Yeah.
it's episode 5, so I'm really hoping that we see more kilig moments for them before like all of the kaguluhan
things start falling apart.
Before things start to fall apart. But yeah, so we'll go ahead straight to episode 5 of Stuck on You. So here we
Liquid
go.
Courage.
3, 2, 1, and go.
Oh, let's turn on the Bulgarian subtitle.
Oh, they're doing the day count.
Ano gagawin natin? Magtititigan lang tayo?
We asked Derek if they can do that. So at least we have an awareness of how
Yeah.
long they've spent.
Okay. Okay ka na? Shit.
This song is so good.
Ano na naman ginawa ko? Lagpas curfew no. Gawa ko na lang siguro ito ng paraan. Huwag na, dito ka na magpagabi.
I love that they're
Kaya ko na to.
starting from the beginning.
Sabi ko, dito
Yeah.
ka magpagabi.
Just reminding us of every
Because
single thing.
why? Why are they doing that? Because something big is gonna happen.
No, Wills. Not yet.
Ay, grabe ka naman. Kailangan natin mag-establish ng boundaries. Yung mask, pwede lang tanggalin pag mag-isa. Bawal mangilam ng gamit na may gamit.
Diba? Like
Bawal
they've
din
come a long
magtanong
way
sa
for like
personal.
the
Okay?
first few episodes.
Hindi tayo
Pwede mag-mask.
tayo magjowa.
Oo.
At lalong wala tayong
Now
At the
they're they're in hugging terms in
At
first name
India?
basis. So
Bakit? Good night.
No.
it's a short episode. It's
Good night.
24 minutes.
Oh,
That's your love's kiss.
yeah, before it was 31.
It was 31.
Ha? Ang haba ng previously.
No, but I think this is good. So at least we established how long they've spent with each other
Yeah.
and where they've gone to.
I owe him an apology. Okay?
Cutify you.
Pasukin mo ko! Sorry!
Baka light episode nga kasi ang ikli. The episode is short.
And then again, ito na naman tayo. Overthinking.
Sa dilim. Randreb Medina.
Aww. Danreb so cute. Day 3, ayun, may day 3 na.
We're naman day 3.
Mm,
11 more days.
yeah. 11 more episodes.
Trip to Jerusalem ito eh. So, saan ako upo? Dun sa
Lap mo.
lap mo.
Yay!
Ito. Pwede?
Yan, tama yan.
Power tripping, ah.
I love this scene. Parang they're so cute. Parang, oy, Zoa.
Nagutom na naman ako.
I know, I haven't had this. Now we're tied.
Yeah, we're tired.
Oh no, not this dance.
Oh, no, no,
again.
no.
Ano naman ako na?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
May nangyari ba?
Ayan, so 4
That was cute.
4 days na pala, 4 days. So only 10
4
days.
days.
And just
Ah. Oh no. I think we've gone through that. We have like acquaintances who died, and then we have far cousins who died.
More of like relatives of people that I know.
Yeah, relatives. Yeah.
But
People.
like parang it's something that you don't expect kasi. Like, and you can just try to, parang sometimes try to empathize with them. Na parang, if that happened to me, like I don't know what to do. Parang everybody is so helpless.
Mhm. Yeah. What do you do, right?
Yeah, true.
What can you do?
They can't even talk to them. You can't even go to them. Parang from layered, you can't comfort the person who's sick. And you can't comfort the person who
Who's
is a family
grieving.
member or grieving, right?
Ang hirap nitong pandemic na to. Hindi pa tapos.
Pati na lang, sana matapos.
I know. Uy, the merchandise are
Oh, yeah. I was trying the link earlier, but it wasn't working. So I'll try again
Oh.
later. Yeah, I was trying to get the keychain.
Yeah, I want to get one. I don't know if I'm gonna get the keychain or the T-shirt.
Yeah, like the t-shirt's too much for me. Like
Mm.
two loves, whatever. Bitter.
Bitter.
Oy, ganyan talaga matulog.
Wow.
Oy, hindi siya
Uy,
nag... Oy, oy,
yes, Kiko.
may paghaplas. Mm.
Aww. I think
Play
my
natin
love
lahat ng
language
ano.
is touching.
Ah,
Ano yun? Play lahat ng mga ano?
play lahat ng Ivory Music.
Play lahat.
MTV Music Day.
Good morning. Close.
Ang fresh naman nila gumising.
Oo nga, no?
Wait, sorry.
Na all.
Nakapasok sa work.
Mm.
Okay lang. Sabihin ko na lang na nawalan ng kuryente. Anyway,
Oh.
gusto ka?
Pero, salamat talaga, really. Sobrang na-appreciate ko what you did last time.
Wala yun, no?
Hmm.
Baka kapanic attack ka na naman. Sorry bad joke.
Buti i-realize
Ano ka
that.
pa?
Ay, hindi na. Wag na. Kaya ko na to.
It's hard. You don't know what to do to comfort them.
Mm.
What's gonna make them smile.
Sorry, naghamit ko ata.
Or they just want to be left alone.
Sometimes. It's
Eh.
hard to explain. Oh, Arvin.
Thank God you're alive.
What
Who's
is the
this?
other
I thought
character?
I lost you too.
Huwag naman sana. Don't worry about me. May kasama
He's
naman
cute,
ako dito
May
eh.
internet na.
Mm-mm. May wifi
Pero
na.
sis,
May
ano,
Hi, sis.
diretso cremate daw talaga.
Oo eh. Ganun talaga pag COVID case.
Yeah.
Na hindi man na natin napagluksa si bakla.
I'm sorry for your loss. Alam ko kung gaano kayo naging close, especially these past few months.
Sila yung,
Ang
sa yung
labo nga.
ano, naka...
Hindi ko maintindihan yung nararamdaman ko. Malungkot ako, for sure. Pero sa dami ng taong nawala, parang desensitized na ako sa pain.
Ay,
At ang morbid na parte na to ng everyday life.
Diba?
Basta
Like,
sis ha, nandito lang ako if you need me. Message mo lang ako or
Sa
call me.
landmine.
Anything.
Salamat ha. Mag-iingat ka. Bye.
mag-ingat tayo lahat.
Ingat ka rin.
All of you guys.
All of you, stay safe.
Basta muna mag-travel. No more traveling.
I want to go there.
Kaka sabi lang, no more traveling.
No.
Anong ginagawa mo?
Hmm.
Mag-binge watch. I think it might be a good idea for both of us to escape reality for a bit.
For me, that's how I cope. Distractions.
Yeah, like, for some reason, I keep watching the same shows, even though I've watched it like 100 times, because I know, that comfort that you get when you, whatever you're expecting to happen will happen. So sometimes I do that.
Mhm. Whatever's familiar comforts, right?
Yeah. Like, I know that this person's gonna fall in love with this person because I know the ending. So I just find comfort in that.
Where are they drinking kaya? Is that Tang? Or 8 o'clock?
Sunny Orange.
Any or...
Dranreb? Dranreb Medina?
Uy.
Paging Dranreb.
Sorry, may sinasabi ka?
Tulali.
Mo? Tulalay.
Kasi, clearly, hindi ka pa okay.
Gusto pa niya ng hug.
Parang ito na yung pinakamatagal na time.
One more
na
hug.
Hindi ko
Isa lang.
umibig eh.
Just one more
Since
hug.
we met. So,
So,
I'm offering you something na you clearly love
ooh,
doing
singing?
that always makes you laugh.
Dancing? No more dancing.
No, dancing.
Dali na,
Okay.
sarin mo na ako.
sorry.
Free pass ka na nga, oh.
Now he's
Thanks, pero
being so sweet.
wala talaga ako sa mood ngayon, JM eh.
Aww.
Yeah.
Oh, sige. Panoorin na lang natin yung paborito mong TV series.
JM, okay lang. Wag na. Kailangan ko lang talaga sigurong mag-process for a bit. I'll feel better later, okay? Alam mo naman ako, there's always a silver lining to things. Look on the bright side nga, di ba? Just give me time, okay?
Yeah, time is the best healer.
Yeah, some people just need
Okay,
time.
sige.
Kasi like, if you overdo the
Basta,
comfort, sometimes
dito
it's
lang ako.
suffocating.
Thanks.
Yeah.
CR lang muna ako.
Uy, pwede na siya mag-CR anytime.
Anytime. Or nakabukas na yung CR sa baba.
And
Day 6.
Or the less.
Oh, 8 more days. Ay,
Para sa'yo. Though hindi ko alam kung nasa tono pa yan eh. Kasi matagal na siyang nakastop
Yes,
sa...
may guitar
chest
din
ko.
sa shirt niya.
yeah.
Coincidence?
Coincidence? I think not.
Hindi.
I think not.
It belonged to someone I knew.
Uy,
Hoy.
Aliyah.
I
Ay.
don't know what to say.
I think it would be a great start.
Yung nga pala. Thank you, JM.
Oh.
A thank you and a song would be perfect.
Oh,
Uy,
what? A
Wala
song?
eh.
Is because that brings him
Parang
joy.
Wala pa rin ako sa mood.
Take your time.
Di ba sa music natin na-express lahat ng gusto natin?
True.
Yung mga nararamdaman natin. A wise young almost hookup told me.
Ah.
Music helps us the feelings na mga kinikimkim natin.
uy.
Which in turn helps us move forward.
Ay,
Or something like that.
sinampal, pabalik.
Kalimutan ko.
Kami sinampal.
Napaka-hypocritical naman niya kung hindi niya susundin yung mga sinabi.
Pinag-guilty ba?
Yeah.
Gaslighting.
Ay,
Hmm?
naging studio voice.
Oo nga.
Kailangan ng lighter.
Alak.
Eh, sana may English translation.
Oops, water.
Wow.
Woo!
Ikaw nagsulat niyan?
Yeah, I've been writing it for the past few days.
Ganda.
It's beautiful.
Oh.
It's far from finished. Pero, thank you, JM, ah. I'm feeling a lot better now. I needed that.
Mm.
So, kanino nga pala tong gitara to?
Uy.
No one that matters.
Ay?
At least anymore.
Kay Girl Lalu.
Sa'yo na muna yan.
Mm-mm.
Para naman may gamitin ka, tsaka di mo kayo nagagawa ng wifi. Can you play another one?
Aww.
Hmm.
Nakakahiya. Alam mo, sanay lang kasi akong magtugtog at kumanta sa sarili kong kwarto.
Ba't ka naman mahihiya sa akin? Tsaka, wala naman ibang tao, oh. Ako lang to, oh. Ito naman eh.
No.
Close kayo.
After mong i-break lahat ng rules ng bahay ko, ngayon ko pa mahihiya sa akin.
14 days kakasal na sila, 'di ba?
Alam ko na. Liquid courage?
Ay, ito na. Red horse. Yung ano yun? Yung smiling horse?
Smiling. Ay, happy horse?
Happy horse pa yun.
Ay, walang brand.
Walang.
By the way, if you don't mind me asking, lagi mo kasing nababanggit yung mama mo.
Ah?
Anong nangyari sa kanya? Oh, but you don't have to answer if you're not comfortable. It's completely fine. But, natanong ko lang kasi sobrang close kami ng mama ko.
Hmm.
Single mom kasi siya. And pinalaki niya kami ng mga kapatid ko mag-isa. And yet she never asked for anything in return. She, out of all the people I know in the world, has the most reasons to either be sad or stressed out. And yet never niyang pinakita sa amin
To all
yun.
the single moms out
She's
there,
my
you guys are tough.
Captain Marvel, my Wonder Woman, and my Miss Universe rolled into one.
He looks like a mama's boy.
True.
Cancer.
Oh, damn cancer.
My mom,
Oh my god.
she died of cancer.
What, lung
I
cancer?
diagnosed her when I was in college. But it was too late kasi late stage na namin nalaman eh. Then, a year later, sunod naman si Dad.
Oh my god.
Iatake na yun ng puso niya na wala si Mami.
Shit. I'm sorry.
Ang hirap.
Oh, it's fine. Tagal na yun eh.
No, but that kind of pain stays with you. Hindi ko ma-imagine kung ano mangyayari kapag nawala yung mama ko.
I guess. But the hard part wasn't losing them. What comes after is worse. Gigising ka every single day and you slowly realize that you're losing your memories of them.
Aray ko.
Or worse,
Oh, well.
you start feeling okay without them. Sobrang nakaka-guilty.
But, that's what they would have wanted for you.
Kalimutan sila?
Hindi, I mean, na for you to be able to move on and go on about your life nang wala sila. And if they were here, they'd be so proud of how independent you've become.
Siguro nga. Alam mo, sana may kapatid na lang ako, no?
Oh my god.
At least,
Ano ba yan, Will?
I can have someone to share this
Is this
pain.
your life story?
Hoy, ang dark naman nun masyado.
Kailangan ko ng beer.
Really. I grew up na walang kapatid.
Oh
So,
my god.
All of this happened, tapos I had no one to share any of this pain with. I mean, aside from Malia,
Oh.
I guess.
Aliyah.
Aliyah.
Lagi siya nandyan. Even after everything that happened. Siguro nga kung wala siya, wala na rin ako.
So that's
She pulled me out
Bev's name,
From a
Aliyah.
real dark
Yeah.
place.
Aliyah?
Hello.
Yeah. She was the ex.
Mm.
But before that, she was my best friend.
Oh my god, I lost my
Yeah.
best friend too.
Even after everything she did
Oh my
to me,
god.
Ano ba yan,
Wow.
I
Will?
care about her.
Hi! JM.
And sometimes I wish
Para pala tayo.
she still cared about me too.
That's
Ay,
sweet.
dami na pala
Ay,
nainom.
dami na pala.
Really sad.
Oy, ipaghawa.
There's always going to be
Remember
people
the
like that
balcony
for us.
scene
Kahit
in quarantine?
saktan nila tayo,
Oh yeah, oo nga eh.
paigutin, loko-lokohin, tapak-tapakan yung puso natin.
Wait,
We still love them
What
anyway.
happened, no? Like, they're best
Yeah.
friends and then they became lovers.
That
and
sounds
then...
romantic and all, but
Then
It's
napunta
actually
kay
the worst
Direk
feeling.
Pancho or si Direk
Kasi-
Ket.
yung galit na hindi mo mailabas, you end up hating yourself.
Ay.
You start thinking kung bakit ka nila ganun tratuhin. Why they treat you like shit? Alam mo, dapat ganun yung mga sinusulat mong kanta eh.
Sorry. Na talaga pag may hawak kang
Kasi
mga...
I'm pretty sure na lahat ng tao nakaka-experience ng ganun towards someone.
Oh.
I haven't.
Aww.
Well, I wish you never get to know that kind of pain ever in your life.
So did he say what happened?
Cheers.
He didn't say, no?
Not
He just said the feeling but didn't say what happened.
Parang
Ano
losing
kaya?
love. Mm-mm.
That made him so jaded that way.
So like it seems naman in the ano yan, flashbacks na Aliyah and him were like really sweet.
Boy ka ba dyan? Boy na!
Ay.
Bye.
Okay lang ako, okay lang.
Too much alky.
I've experienced that.
There you go,
Like
Oh, I've
literally,
Try
experienced.
to never
my
think with
my
you again.
stomach was squeezing everything out.
Enjoy
Mhm.
ka naman eh.
Lalo na pag tequila. Oh my God.
Uh,
Oh,
Bad breath. Oh my
alam mo
God.
ikaw, napakakit ng tawa mo.
oh.
Lagi kang masaya eh.
Mm.
Smile ko lang. Bakit ka ba lagi kasing galit, ha?
Such a
Lagi
funny
galit sa akin, ha? Ha?
Hindi ako galit sa'yo, no?
Ano
No,
magalit
no,
sa
it's just
akin?
like totally him,
Hindi ako galit
even
sa'yo, galit
like
ako
the
sa
normal,
mundo.
the normal rev,
Eh,
but
Sige
just
na.
edi mundo mo ako.
oh,
Sige na. Shower ka na para may masmasan ka.
Alam mo ikaw?
Ano?
You're the nicest person I've ever met. Siguro, pasad lang yung pagiging hard mo, no? But deep on the inside, yan. You're just a sweet...
I wonder if he's really
and
drunk.
cuddly teddy bear.
Hmm.
He just wants to be loved and be loved.
ay,
Eh? Oh my God. Ari, oh my God. Wow. Grabe naman pa-push.
hindi rin.
Agad push. No.
Ay, magan.
Halfway. 14 days.
Sa kama natulog.
No. Ay. Aww. Bakit?
Kasa naman kayong dalawa? Oh. Oh, walang nangyari. Wala.
Wala naman nangyayari.
Yo.
Tapos Sando is wearing.
Oo. Kagigising ko lang. So, yung kagabi,
Mm.
What about it?
ano ba tayo? Alam mo na,
Pandemir.
Uy, hindi ako ganyan, ha?
Yeah, with consent.
Hindi ako gumagalaw ng
Mhm.
taong walang kamalay-malay, no?
Ninigurado lang naman. Dito kasi sa kama mo. Tapos yung damit ko, iba. Yata.
Yata.
Kita mo nga nandito ako sa say ngayon, no? Tsaka, kaya naiba naman yung damit mo kasi
Daming suka.
nakaan mo kagabi.
Uh,
Pinaliguan pa nga kita, eh. Tapos, pinaglinis mo pa ako ng CR.
Niliguan mo ako?
Oo. Pinaliguan kita.
mm.
And no, hindi ko nakita yung ano mo.
Mm.
Nakadamit ka naman the whole time, eh.
Then
So,
how
paano
did
mo
you
ako
change
binihisan?
the underwear?
Ha?
Ikaw mismo nagbisa sa sarili mo.
Mm.
I just gave you clean clothes, left you in the bathroom, and hope for the best. Buti nga buhay ka pa eh. Tingnan mo, baliktad yung damit mo.
Shit.
Kaya pala.
Sorry, hindi ako ganito malasing ha. Promise, decente akong tao. no?
Decente.
Tell that to the person who stole my bed last night.
Stole your bed?
Oo. Laki-laki nga ng space ng kama. Sinakop mo lahat eh. Tapos, di mo pa ako tinirahan ng kumot.
Aww.
Nakakahiya.
Eh, it's okay.
Sorry.
You're okay.
I'm susceptible to people touching each other.
I've been worse.
I'm sorry.
You definitely needed that.
For all I know, dinuga mo yung irritation kaya tayo
What?
Does that happen?
Grabe naman.
Uy!
No, wala na. Can you wake up?
Papaglinisin mo na naman ako dyan.
Oh, that was a safe episode. That was a light episode. What are they
Yeah.
talking about? Like,
Are they talking that it's a trap? Hindi naman a trap.
I don't know.
That was
Maybe because like direct Rider they said it's a light episode, so people are like, nope, it's a trap. People are
It's
saying.
a trap.
Sorry, mga
We can't
trust
trust
issues natin.
people. We can't trust people.
Ay.
That was nice. That was
Yeah,
nice.
that was a cute episode.
So how do you feel? How do you like it when JM is nice?
I've said it naman before na parang mas gumapo si JM sa akin on the like last episode and this episode when he was less of a
An
asshole.
a-hole. Yeah.
Mas less of an asshole. So yun, parang syempre, diba? Like, ako kasi, like, sabi ko, I think I've said this in ano ba, other shows or lives na my
Yeah.
weakness is people who are nice.
Yeah.
Like, when people are nice to me, like, I get attracted to them more. So, I don't like the mean, mayabang. I like the quiet
Mayabang.
people. Like, or like if you're like very ano ba, asinine, or if you're the type of person who's very negative, I don't like those types of people. But if like
True.
even if you're like what they call this, even if you're like suplado but you show some kindness, that's more attractive to me. Initially kasi like JM was like just an ass at the, as the first few episodes, and then the past few, parang the latter episodes, parang the softer side is showing. He's smiling. Parang I really like that.
It's kind of like a turn off, right? The moment we saw JM in the first few episodes, ganun yung feeling natin. Kaya we all gravitated to Iyo, right? To Reb. But then after, once he started to soften up and we start seeing him smile, then we start gravitating. Oh, it looks like mas guwapo siya, guys. We start realizing, may tsura pala.
Like ako kasi, like I remember doing this psychological test. Like I do this with my training, and parang where you pick an animal, and then basta like their categories, and then the animal that I picked was Siberian Husky, and then it kind of describes the type of person that I want in my life, like a person who like the Siberian Husky, which is looks very strong, looks very mean, but in reality they're like softies and sweeties. So parang like that's very attractive to me. Like how do you like it, and this is maybe like a very loaded question. And how did you feel about the whole backstory of JM? Because like sabi ko nga, like when I was listening to it on Oh No, Will like how does it feel na parang it seeing part of what happened in your past is kind of like in this medium na parang I'm seeing myself in this character.
Oo nga, like to see it as a third person, right? And it's like looking at you or watching yourself from afar. It's like, wow. You kind of think of like the thing I think about is it just me, or like I haven't seen anyone else have gone through the same thing that I've been going through, so I don't know if people understand what we go through. And then when I see JM going through that, it's like, oh, okay, like, you know, there are some people who I know there's some people out there in the world who have that same experience too, but to be able to see it, to be able to relate to it, to be able to think from a third party, it gives you a different perspective. It's like, only child, lost both parents, one to cancer. Well, for me, both to cancer, and then trying to figure out your place in the world and who to call to if you need help, or if you need help, and how independent you are. You try to process it in a different way instead of you by yourself, but from a different person to the other person, right? So it's good. It's comforting to know that I can relate to something like that. So
I'm sure there are other stories that have had the same situation, or like especially that we're enjoying like BL shows and seeing the parang I see myself, like it's really nice to see like all these different types of stories, and that's why I applaud that we're all these production companies are really trying to find stories that haven't been told. So at least we'll have more people who can relate to all these things. I do love the whole part that they mentioned about grieving, and the idea that one of the things that makes it difficult for people to move on is because of the guilt that they feel that how can I be happy when these people died or these people left, like parang I feel guilty that like I haven't experienced that yet. But the whole idea that how can you move on from this bad thing while the other person is gone and you parang moving on with your life is kind of parang in a way,
Oo
they
nga.
start to think na parang it's unfair. Parang bakit ganon? Ako, I have the chance to move on with my life and these other people can. And I think that's
Yeah.
a conversation that people should be having.
It yeah, I never heard of that. Well, I don't watch too much, but
Mhm.
I haven't seen that type of scene before. And yeah, like having to see parents leave and then feeling kind of guilty na, my God, like what should I feel? And time passes by and I remember each year, every birthday, every like family day, every like Father's Day, like I think that's my homage to them, and that
Mhm.
that little celebration and then the memories and all the photos, to me, they're more comforting. That I know that I've served them, I've
Mhm.
took care of them when years they had cancer. So that I think that's the reason for me. It makes me feel good because living those or like remembering them that I done something from them. Maybe for other people, they weren't able to do that.
Yeah.
They weren't able to spend 2 years, 24 hours a day with them, taking care of them. But for me, I did that, and I'm proud of myself that I was able to do that and got closer and to know them more. So yeah.
And the whole thing, like again, who are we to like who am I, like even for me, because I haven't had that situation, like who am I to tell people that no, I think your family member or your loved one would be more happy if you were able to move on.
Yeah.
um
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
it's hard. That's something that's not easy to hear then, like for some
Mm-hmm.
people, because um these are part of their lives. These people are part of their lives, and once they lose them,
Mm-hmm.
it's hard for you to really say that I'll find another, like, especially like kunyari, if you were married to someone, or if you're in a relationship with someone and you lost that person,
Mm-hmm.
and that's actually happening right now, even more right now because of the pandemic, that
Yeah.
it's hard for you to really try to find happiness for yourself, because it just in a way kind of means that you're trying to let go of that person who left, or that person who was gone. And it's not easy. Like, it's not something that you can tell a person. But
Mm-hmm.
I do appreciate that they're tackling these types of conversations um na parang it's not super light, it's not super heavy then.
Yeah.
Pero I think these are things that we can, like, everybody can relate to, everybody can understand. And I love that, again, like what you said, what you enjoy about this show is the conversations that are happening. And me, I'm appreciating that, oh, like, they're tapping into things that not a lot of people talk about, or people do talk about but not have not really seen in this type of media. So I'm happy to see that.
Yeah,
But
that conversation when someone loses someone, what do you really say? What can you say without making them feel like, oh, well, you don't know how it is to lose like parents, so
mm,
why would you say that? Parang ganun. Like you don't know what I'm going through, so why would you say move on? Parang ganun, right? They will be
pero yun nga
happy
eh,
that so
what I
it's
like about what I like how
Mhm.
they tackled it, it's still very light, not to the point na parang boohoo, or it's
Mhm.
not super ano, parang it's okay to be, it's diba, it's okay not to be okay, but it's okay to be okay rin. Like, it's
Mhm.
okay to find a lighter side and the silver lining to
I think I think the
all of
lighter side is that people mean well when they say
it. Mm-mm.
something. It may not apply to you, or maybe that wording may not be like what you need to hear, but it's their meaning, right? It's their thoughts that they anything that they can do to make you feel okay. Maybe the words that come out of their mouth are not the right words that should be
Mm-mm.
applicable to you, but they mean well. And that's what all you can say. When I lost my parents, people say things to they want you to move on, or they want you
Uh,
to be
parang
strong or something
it's
like
gonna be okay. Like, sometimes
it's gonna be okay.
it's not
It's
the thing that you want to hear, eh?
no, it's not the thing I want to hear, but
Mm.
I just keep on saying, yeah, 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 thank you, thank you, thank you. But
That's
it's
na
not
parang
good.
ano na eh. I can only imagine na parang in your situation, it's like you're trying to comfort them by saying
Yeah.
that you're gonna be fine, and then when they leave, let me let me go through it. Parang ano, parang para matigil lang sila.
Yeah, para
Now,
matigil lang.
now I have two questions, at least two things that I'm curious about for the coming episodes. Like, one, like which we talked about, is what happened between Aliyah and JM, and how did it cause him to be like that? Na parang super close and super ano ba? Not like all these walls just came up. Knowing that he might actually be a really nice guy. Like I think it's just the thing that happened made him cold and whatever. And second is what will be the what will be the conflict that will happen? Because like we know it's coming. We know it's gonna like we interviewed Derek Panto and Ken, and when I said no, I think it's just gonna be a really light BL with like no problems, and then their faces were like, yeah, right, guys.
We'll just give you the side eye.
But I do hope it's not another. Well, it's typical, but I do hope it's not another misunderstanding or miscommunication problem thing.
I hope they do it justice. Yun lang, right?
Although kasi parang that's usually the easiest. Like again, and nothing wrong with that because miscommunication and misunderstandings do happen, and that's usually the reason why people fight. But I'm thinking maybe there's something else that we if not, I really hope that we get a better understanding what happens. I do hope it's a happy ending. I do hope, or if not, we haven't even thought about that. Is this gonna be like a happy ending? Are Ride or Die gonna be going to the open-ended type of ending as well?
Or would it be a bad ending?
No.
Like, we're already like 16 months past the pandemic we're still in the pandemic pa rin, no?
Just to clarify with everyone, like what's a good ending, open-ended, and a bad ending? Like a good ending, or actually a good ending and open-ended ending are kind of the same because like people ending up together is not always the it's not always the goal. It's not always the best situation. Like it could still be a happy ending with them being friends. It could still be a happy ending with them moving on with their lives and realizing something. What I just don't want is just like that's what
yeah
happened.
like,
what
like the other
anyway.
Anyway.
Let's not name names, but like yung parang after all that, what parang yun yung nangyari. And I think with all of the conversations that have been happening in this episode, this series, I think naman they're building up to something. So whatever the end would be, I really hope that it ties everything together. I forgot the name of the but I think that's the other character. So the other two characters that we have is one the friend of Reb, and then of course Aliyah.
Yeah.
Although we did see direct fans Ken. Pinagpalit ni Aliyah.
Boy, nothing wrong with that, ha? You know.
I mean, like pinagpalit pa. Natawa lang din sila direct when pinagpalit ba ni Aliyah si kay Ken. Sabi ni direct, mas malambot pa kami sa plema. Sabi But yeah, but
anyway, that's a good one. Made us all smile.
Yeah, pero thank you Ride or Die for at least giving us a light. I'm putting like quotation marks because they didn't do just super kilig montage sequences. They still had really good conversations. They still had processing of everything.
It's a very substantial type of BL, right?
And even if it's like 24 minutes. And thank you Derek kasi nga, like we talked about it, diba? Sabi namin, can you do like a countdown or like how many days na and Derek did say that it was already part of what he was planning na parang okay, let's show them how long they've spent, so at least we get a feel of ilang days na lang, or like
framing of how strong their feelings are for each other. Is it getting stronger?
I like the development that we're seeing in JM. So it's making me more kilig, and I really like that. I like seeing the background story. I like seeing where they come from. It just gives more substance to the character. But I was expecting like, oh, maybe I might cry because I was relating to JM, but I didn't cry. But it's still a developing BL. Maybe one day. But I felt that though. I felt that. I don't think naman they did ano ba tawag doon? Grieve porn. Yung when people are trying or like when certain shows are trying to make you feel because of something tragic. I don't think they did that. I think it's more of just establishing what happened and then how people are processing that. So
Yeah.
I like that I like that we went that route rather than papaiyakin tayo kasi namatayan si JM or na-break yung ano. So
Which is not like a big plot point or something to the
it's just
series.
it's just more of establishing why JM is the way that he is. Like like what you mentioned earlier, na parang just like in Game Boys, Kokoy clings on to other people because he feels very lonely. And ito naman, JM's afraid of doing that because of the eventual loss that he might experience if that person leaves. But yeah, I'm excited for episode 6 because we only have 3 more episodes left.
3 more episodes. Oh my God.
I hope naman please direct, wag nyo naman masyadong biglain. Wag muna.
Oh, so i-start na next episode, ipabagsakin mo na.
No! Dahan-dahan lang.
Ayaw mo nang biglaan sa episode 7. So episode 6 na. I-start mo na.
Masakit pag biglaan. Pag binigla, Will, dapat dahan-dahan lang. Breathe.
Episode
think
start
about
mo na.
it. Relax. Si Will. But anyway, yeah, we're really looking forward to the next episode. Again, this is our reaction to episode 5 of Stuck on You, so Liquid Courage.
Yes.
By the way, just talk about Liquid Courage. Do you think alcohol is something that you would consider that would bring you courage? Is that
Yes.
Has that helped you before?
Yes.
Oh, really? Kasi one really just funny story. We went to Puerto Galera before. And the first night, you know the Mindoro Sling? Have you?
Yes.
Have you
I love
tried?
Mindoro.
So it's like a big cocktail that they put inside the
Or fruity.
like fruity, like pitcher. So the first night, I was just relaxed, parang chill drinking. And I was, tipsy and I really enjoyed it. I was dancing with people, like flirting around, blah, blah, blah. So the next night, I was like, I'm gonna do that again. But I will try to drink more. Kasi parang feeling ko, I'm gonna be more courageous.
A little bit more.
So I had my own pitcher. And I kept on eating the fruits. And apparently, all of the alcohol gets
sucked up into the fruit.
So I was like, drinking, eating the fruits, blah, blah. So even before I got to the bar, I was like, bro, I was throwing up on the beach. I was covering it with sand. Sabi ko, okay, day 2 fail. So parang, and one of the things that I did develop, I think for the past few years, is the more that I drink alcohol, the more that I'm more conscious of what I'm doing. The more that I'm aware of everything that's happening. So hindi ako ma-relax. I can't relax when I have alcohol.
Just like now that
like now that's how I am. Like the more.
But before, when was that Mindoro Sling? When was that?
I think 2008, mga 2007, 2008. So like a good 15,
like 13
years ago. Na parang like I was carefree, and then just something just happened. Na parang whenever I drink, I'm more observant. Like who's looking at me? Like what's happening? Because I remember like one time at the bar, I was like really, really tipsy, and then all of a sudden this guy was dancing in front of me, and then like we were super close, and then we were kissing, and then my friend was like, Gus, no, and then parang nung na-atras na ako, like oh no, wait, I shouldn't have kissed that guy. Ang sabi ko pa sa kanya, kasi I wasn't wearing glasses and I wasn't wearing my contact lenses. So I told them.
You went to a bar with no glasses and no contact lens?
No, but I can still see naman. Pero like sometimes if it's either super duper close or mga malayo, hindi ko makita. And then he said, hey, tell me if I'm like doing something crazy. And then, kaso lang si bakla, busy rin siya. Nakita na lang niya ako, parang, Gus.
Wag, Gus.
Yeah, so ngayon, like I'm like super really, really careful whenever I'm drunk. Like even like you'll never.
Wait, doesn't that spoil your joy? Being super careful.
Yeah, like so even I'm super lasing. I know everything that's happening. I remember every single thing. I never had the blackout. Kaya
Wow.
I'd rather have coffee na lang. I'd rather have coffee when I'm going out. Kasi parang mas lalo ako. Kasi like when you're drunk, or at least you're trying not to fuck up. You're trying not to make a mistake. So the more na parang stiff ako, di ako gumagalaw. But anyway, but you guys, like again, drink responsibly, especially now.
Yeah,
There's a liquor ban. So, and please try to, as much as possible, avoid going to like social places. We still have a pandemic, and that's the best
When
thing
you
that we
drink,
can do for
just tamang buzz lang. You know,
tama
just
lang,
tamang
like,
buzz.
although I have ang tawag doon, in Kalat Hours, I have this placebo thing that if I drink, there's something wrong. That's gonna happen in Kalat Hours, so I don't drink.
Ay, naku,
Yeah.
nakaka-stress
Oo. May mangyayaring makakancel ka pag uminom ako. So, even if it's not coming from me, feeling ko curse ko yun. So, I try not. But anyway, thank you guys for
Great.
watching with us.
Thank you,
Again,
thank you guys.
please do not forget to like and subscribe to our channel, and feel free to comment down below if you have any, like, what's your liquid courage moment, or do you drink just to find courage to speak to someone?
What's your
or talk
favorite
to
drink?
someone? What's your favorite drink? My favorite drink is I mix soju with everything.
Oh yeah, so far it's the easiest one.
Yeah, it's the
But
easiest
if
one.
I ever have like a cocktail, what's a good cocktail to have?
Screwdriver?
Weng
Weng.
Forgot. Weng.
Weng.
Or zombie, I don't know.
Or zombie.
Bailey's, the one with
Yeah.
Bailey's. What was that?
Yeah. Bailey's.
With cream,
Light?
the Russian or something. I don't know.
White
Russian.
White Russian,
Yeah.
I think. But yeah, so please don't forget to do that. If you want to contact us or communicate with us, please
We're on Twitter.
message us or tweet us in review_boys, and we'll see you again next time. Once again, my name is Gus.
And I'm Will, and we're
And
the
we're the
Review
Review
Boys.
Yeah, bye-bye. Happy weekend.
Bye.